Welcome ladies and gentlemen, my name is Arsen and this is the Dynamic Modeling of Cities 2019 channel, and within this video today we're going to be highlighting how to use the Hyperclone plugin or script within 3ds Max in order to create a floor plan and floor levels for your building when utilizing it in 3ds Max. So what you need to do is first create two objects. One object will be the object of, say, a building. We can say for this video it is a cone building, so we can just create a cone over here and then let it point up and then tap it in. That will be our building envelope, and then from that we need to create another object that is of a thinner level, or pretty much a floor level, which will be this one here, and we'll give it a thickness of nothing too insane, something very small. And then from there what we can do is start using the Hyperclone on this particular object. You wouldn't click the building envelope as your Hyperclone technique. Instead, what you want to try and do is click on the object itself, being this plate over here, and then once you've clicked that, go into the modifier list, search up Hyperclone, and the only way you can do this is by downloading Hyperclone first. So it is a plugin that you need to download and install into the actual 3ds Max program. So all you need to do is go into this website right over here, which is a Hyperclone website, download it from there, and then drag the file into your 3ds Max, and you'll be able to use the function like we're going to do right now. So what we can do is go to modifier list, search up Hyperclone, click on that, and then you got clones 1D and clones 2D. The 2D function we won't be using, we'll be using the 1D function. So just increase that by around 10, that's usually a good number, or you can just type that in to make it easier. And then from there, increase the offset on the Z axis on the 1D. So depending on how high your floor levels will be, we're going to say an average of 4 meters. So put that in. And then once we have that information in there, so we have it in millimeters at the moment, so that's the reason why it's coming up at a different figure. So we're just going to leave it at 400, which is going to represent the amount that we need in both of those offsets, just in case. Take away this amount, take away that amount because you don't need it. And then as you can see from here, that is how it is at the moment. Let's put that as a maximum viewport. Oh, actually, no, we'll keep it as a small viewport, and then we can adjust it here and drag it up until it reaches a point that we want it to reach, to give it enough space within the building envelope. So keep it like that, and then we can reduce the clones and hopefully reduce from beneath, and that's why it's done. So that's perfect. So now we have a structure that looks like this for the actual model itself. So from there, what you're trying to do now is use the Boolean tool, which is in your compound objects. So all you do is go to compound objects, and then from there, select an object, which would be the box of levels. So click on that first, and then when you've clicked on that, click on Boolean tool. So once you've entered the Boolean tool, all you want to do is add the operands on that, and then click the other object. And then if you have intersect on and highlighted, it will highlight the floor plates for the two objects going together, as you can see here. So we have both objects fused together to highlight only the floor levels or the floor plates within the building itself, which fits that building envelope. You can reduce the levels to obviously highlight more of a density, or change the scale and this actual size of it to highlight more levels and create high-rise buildings. We'll be using this to create buildings within our program for our research project and create the levels for that as we tamper the buildings into certain directions, which we're going to highlight as well in a future video. If you want to change the Hyperclone's levels and increase them, you can do that as well. So all you need to do is go back to the original object in this box here. Once you've done that, click on the Hyperclone function and you increase the segments if you need to, but also decrease this measurement here just to highlight what it would look like if there was more of them in the level. As you can see, they'll all fit the existing building profile of the cone shape that we did have as the Boolean intersect option that we did utilize. So that's how you use Hyperclone to create floor levels within a building that you have a building envelope for. This can be done on Keene Park Station as we use the existing level and show after image in our final project. And we can showcase the different levels, heights, and floor levels in general with this Hyperclone technique with the Boolean intersect tool in 3ds Max. And that is all for this video. I'll catch you guys later.